System Shock 2 is an all-time classic and one of my favorite games. Nighttime Studios has brought the game back to PC and eventually consoles with this 25th anniversary edition. My review was played on Xbox Series X, which is a little weird because the game was just delayed on every console. I had roughly 18 or so hours between the code showing up and this embargo. Thankfully, the port is solid and adds something that will make this great title even better, up to 4-player co-op. Let's get into the XboxEra review of System Shock 2, 25th Anniversary Edition. This game takes place over 40 years after the original. Post you're defeating the rogue AI Shodan in the first game, you will start up as a new character aboard the first faster-than-light spaceship. Everything has gone to pot. Mutants and robots are killing the humans, and you are tasked with stopping it by any means necessary as you try and figure out just what the heck is going on. The game starts with you choosing a career path, which then dictates the type of upgrades you can start the game with. It's a fun system, giving your normal text-based UI RPG mechanics a fresh cutscene coat of paint. Hacking is super powerful in System Shock 2, so I, of course, said to hell with it and went with a full-on bonk gang shooty soldier man. Playing on said Series X, the game ran at 120 FPS and felt smooth as butter. This isn't a remake like Night Dive's work on the first System Shock game. Textures, cutscenes, UI elements, and more have all been touched up, looking cleaner than ever, but are faithful to the original release. For you ultra-widescreen sickos, the title supports that, as well as an FOV slider for the queasy among us. And as I said in the opening, I had an incredibly short time to hit this embargo, and if you know anything about online media, there's little point in doing these reviews if you cannot. Luckily, this is a game I have beaten numerous times in the past, absolutely adore, and feel confident in saying that this port, despite being delayed for unclear reasons, seems to be in pretty good shape. The main thing that would have me recommend this version is that online co-op. Up to 4 players can now join into a save file together and have some very stupid looking fun if the trailer Night Dive released is anything to go by. It's online or LAN-based, and how it works, if any lag is there, all those questions, I don't know. The concept, though, looks amazing, and it's supposed to be cross-platform by using room codes, which is really cool. The gameplay itself is proto-Bioshock. You have a wrench to start off with, followed by basic guns, then psionic amplified powers, and lots of hacking minigames. The movement and combat feel good on a controller, though turning is a little too slow by default. UI is a bit of a bear to maneuver without a mouse. Still, it works decently enough in the end, but it can be a real pain in high-intensity encounters, so I would recommend saving early and often. Graphically, the game gets a real nice glow-up as the textures are clean and cutscenes look a lot better than I remember. In the never-ending discourse around remasters versus remakes, though this is running in their own engine, this is a basic, solid remastering. It looks like my memory would see the game is, though reality would show it's actually far fuzzier and ran at a lower frame rate back then. That 120Hz mode on Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 is a godsend. I mean, with how basic the game looks, I'd imagine it can run 60 FPS plus on my phone. Still, real glad to see that Night Dive made the effort and doubled the frames, unlike a handful of other older titles given new life lately. The audio is clear with lots of voice acting via the in-game emails, which is a funny byproduct of the time, and a constant thumping soundtrack. I didn't run into any major bugs in my time with the title, but as I didn't have a time to do a complete run-through, take that for what it is worth, which is very little. I simply did not have the time to get through the entire campaign again with this incredibly short embargo turnaround. But quick loading, a clean UI, and lots of smashing mutants in the nuts commenced without issue for me at the very least. There are also 50 new achievements and or trophies to earn, and a vault full of items from the devs on the game's creation. I would say the main issue I have is that the multiplayer is really cool, but it's gonna be a tough sell at the $30 price point. If you want up to 4 people to play, that's like $120 before tax, unless you're game sharing. Wrapping things up, the System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Edition is a real solid upgrade for an all-time classic, and while I didn't get to personally test it, the thought of playing this title with friends in co-op sounds awesome, and the full mod support built into the game on PC could lead to some crazy scenarios.